Hi, YouTube. It's Morgan here again. So it's been a while. It's been a while since I did a YouTube video. Probably been at least I think over 3 weeks now since I did a YouTube video. Um, so pretty much. I'm trying to remember what my last YouTube video was about, in terms of what I talked about, but I'm not remembering off the top of my head. So I'll just kind of give you guys, an update as to what I've been up to the past couple of weeks, how school's been going, because I'm still in my final year of college. Although at my college that I'm at, it's my 6th year there because I had to extend out after my senior year. I had to extend out 2 more years, but I'll graduate not after this semester, but after next spring semester. I'll finally graduate in May of 2020. Um, and then, yeah, and then I actually already have a house that I'm gonna move into. Um, so yeah, but I'm not gonna say where the house is in this video because my family kind of wants to keep that under the radar for the moment. Um, but yeah, so that's exciting. But at the moment, I'm just looking to um, pass this semester, all with passing grades for all my classes, and just focusing on getting through this semester, and then getting through next spring semester and graduating. Um, and then I'll focus on moving into my house. Um, so yeah, I mean, as I'm sure, well, for those who don't live in California, and like live in other countries or live in other states, I don't know how wildfires have been affecting uh, other people in the world because I live in California and I haven't really been following the wildfires outside of my state necessarily, but I'm aware that wildfires are unfortunately happening in the Amazon rainforest and South America, and that's like devastating to me because I don't even want to think about all the biodiversity that's being lost in those flames. Um, it really is sad that that's happening, especially considering how much we destroy the Amazon every day. How much is already destroyed of it. So um, it's really too bad. But I'm hoping that they can, get those fires contained as quickly as possible, um, as soon as possible. So, because I don't want any more of the Amazon to burn. Um, so yeah. Um, but yeah, and then because of the wildfires, in the U.S. at least, PG&E, um, that's the Pacific Gas and Electric Company, the main one. They started or they decided to start doing something called PSPSs, which is planned power shutoffs. Um, and I think they have right intentions behind it, and it's in response to all the wildfires and like trying to prevent wildfires and all that. But I don't think it's the right solution because it just affects way too many people. It is kind of an annoying solution because, like being at your house without power, especially if you have a gas or electric stove. Either way, you can't cook anything, you can't like microwave anything, you can't even open your fridge or your freezer, and it's just you're walking around at night in the dark, like using your phone flashlight and just to see, and it's really just a big pain and annoyance. I mean, I understand why PG&E is starting to do them, but I don't feel it's the right solution. Um, And I think a lot of people kind of feel that way, not just my family, but I, like my sister lives in Los Angeles now, so I don't know if she was affected, but the first PSPS they did, our house was affected. We did get our power shut off, and then the second time they did it, we didn't get affected, but my college did. So, like, the university's power was shut off, and then eventually they started running out of supplies, and they had to tell people to move out of the not move out, but to go home because they had to shut the residence halls. They had to close the residence halls because the kids' campus was closed overall. Um, so yeah, I was at home all throughout that, and we had power at home, so I wasn't on campus. But um, yeah, I'm glad I wasn't on campus. I was already home before the first day the university had their power shut off, and then I was like receiving. I mean H&E word alerts and emails like class are canceled today because the campus is still closed with no power, and I was getting all of those alerts. So I just decided, well, I might as well just stay home until the power comes back to campus. But the good thing is that my university recently got a backup generator. So they still have to like install it and make sure it's electrically working. So they're intentionally gonna shut off the power to my university again just to like get all the electrical cords connected right, and also do a test to make sure it's electrically functioning properly and all of that stuff. And they have to cut off the power to the one of the buildings on campus, but not the rest of the campus, the HEFI building, before they do that as well to actually install the generator. Um, because they've delivered, the people who I forget what company my university got the generator from, but the people delivered the generator. Today's Friday, so the people delivered the generator. I think it was yesterday, I guess. Yeah, or no, today, because I think it was going to be delivered on Friday, which is today. So yeah, it was delivered today. Um, and I'm home now. I'm not at school. I went home last night after my last class, and after having dinner at school, and then I just went home because yesterday was a big day, and kind of the power being shut off the second time around of the PSPSs at my university really, affected a lot of students. It affected just the whole H&E community, um, and it like caused certain exams to be postponed, and um, you know, assignments needing to be postponed to later dates, and it really kind of threw everyone off in terms of their schedules, both students and professors. Um, and so this week I had like yesterday I had a group psych paper and presentation due. We turned in the paper. Luckily, he pushed the presentation till next Tuesday, so that was nice of him, the professor. I mean, so we won't do that presentation till next Tuesday, so that's nice. And then excuse me, and then I also had, oh, oh um, I'm just pardon my, ignore my, oh, oh God, are you okay? um, okay, so back to what I was saying. That's my dad walking in the background, by the way. Um, I also had like a feature feature assignment or feature writing assignment due for my feature writing class. That luckily I've gotten extended till this coming Monday, like around 5 p.m. It's due by now or later if I need a little more time to submit that. So that was nice. I've actually worked on that a little bit today, and I'll continue working on it tomorrow and Sunday. And then also I had an exam on Thursday that I had to study for during this week. And then I also had some psych homework assignments that I had to finish up and get done. So overall, I had a lot of stuff due yesterday, schoolwork wise. And yeah, and I also on top of that, I my genetics class in the morning got canceled uh, by the professor, but then I had to like study for the exam, take the exam from 12:30 to 3, go right to a class from 3 to 4:15, and then right after that go to another class from 4:30 to 7 p.m. and then catch dinner because dinner stops at 7:30 on the weekdays, and then at that point I was just ready to go home. My brain was so tired. I've been kind of working hard throughout the week trying to get everything done by yesterday. So yeah, luckily we didn't. Luckily, I mean, not luckily, unfortunately, we didn't quite get the psych group paper done. We got the majority of it done, but we wound up turning it in not quite complete. But luckily, he's not going to grade what's not there. He's just going to grade what's there. He's going to grade what we got done. So, but it is a group grade, so I mean, hopefully we did okay on it. We managed to get the presentation done, so um, yeah. So um, yeah. Unfortunately, with Thanksgiving break coming up and winter break coming up, um, you know, he couldn't extend. The professor couldn't extend the group paper out for us. And I mean, I let that go. That was fine because I understood where he was coming from. He just was going to grade them all this weekend, and after that, he wasn't really going to have time to grade them. Uh, so I understood that, and he finally understood what we were trying to say, and everything was worked out. Um, yeah. In terms of other things I've been doing, um, let's see. I mean, it's mostly been school stuff. I've mostly been at school working on classwork. Sorry if I'm rubbing my nose a lot, by the way. I've been at school during what am I trying to say? I've been at school during class doing classwork, or I've been at home. Like what I mentioned with the power outage shut off at my university. Um, and yeah, and then also like before the power outage shut off happened at my university, I had a little bit of a mental health relapse, so I was home again during some of those days. I'm not in the relapse anymore. I came out of it, I don't know, over a week ago, I think. So I'm definitely better. I have my concentration back. I have my energy back. Um, so yeah, I'm still in my pajamas. I haven't gotten dressed yet today, and it's already 4:51 p.m. where I am. Um, but that's sometimes typical of me. Like when I don't have anything to do during the day, I just feel like staying in my PJs the whole day. I just don't feel like getting dressed. Um, and also pajamas are comfortable, so you know, I just I like, but especially if I'm staying inside, I just like staying in my pajamas. Um, but that's just me. Um, and yeah, what else? I mean, I've managed to catch up on some of my homework, and then there's still some homework I need to catch up on because when I was in the mental health relapse, I wasn't really able to concentrate well enough to go to class or even to study or do any schoolwork, which is usually what happens. It really affects my concentration and my energy when I'm in a relapse. So luckily, I've made up one of the exams that I missed because of that, and the genetics exam that I missed, I still have to make up, but she's pushed it back all the way to December 5th because that professor is probably going to do a take home for our final in that class and give us a week to do the final, and that would be really nice. Um, so, yeah, um, yeah, and in terms of like the holidays, like Thanksgiving break is coming up pretty soon for me, and then winter break almost immediately after that, because I have to go back to school to take finals and finals week and all of that. And then I'm on winter break, um, and I'm really looking forward to the holidays. I mean, I always look forward to Christmas, but it's one of my favorite holidays, Christmas. Um, and I always look forward to getting Christmas presents. I mean, now for Christmas it's just me and my dad and my mom and my sister. Um, Before in the past it was always me, my mom, my dad, my sister, our grandmother, and our aunt, and um, on occasion our adoptive uncle Kevin Williams. But our grandmother, one of them's still alive, but our grandmother that lived in um, Saratoga, and our aunt and our adoptive uncle have all passed away. Um, Not within the same year, but you know, um, some more recent than others. Um, so, Christmas is, I mean, for us, and particularly for me, it is a little different because it's just me and really my immediate family. Um, it's no longer Pam and who's my aunt and Shwama, who is my grandmother. Um, Notice I'm starting to tear up, but it's really different, without them here celebrating Christmas with us. Um, I especially miss my aunt. Um, so it's very different having Christmas without her. But I still look forward to it. I look forward to Christmas every year. Um, and I look forward to it as much this year as I have in all my other years. Um, it feels different, without my aunt there to celebrate with us, and without my grandmother. Um, Certainly a lot less presents in that regard, but that's that's life. You know, um, Death happens. So uh, yeah, yeah. Um, I don't want to talk too much about my aunt. I I miss her a lot though, and I always will. Um, and she was, the most recent death in our family. But yeah, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that. Because that's private, and I don't want to give too much detail about that. So, but at the same time, like I don't mind talking about it so that you guys can like give me, supportive comments if anyone watches this YouTube video. I don't mind like, supportive comments and stuff like that, and um, like you expressing your condolences for me and stuff like that. So that's feel free to do that, in the comments. I don't mind it, and I greatly appreciate it. Um, I've yet to really get recognition, I think, on YouTube for any of my videos because I still don't have any subscribers. Um, I mean, I have a Facebook now, but I don't have Twitter, I don't have Instagram and Snapchat. And I know having Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat will probably help in getting me subscribers, but I avoid those three other social medias for a reason. Um, I just, I want to avoid Twitter wars. I want to avoid hate comments. I want to kind of avoid, you know, pointless arguments, even because I feel like some of the things people argue about over social media um, can be a little stupid sometimes. They can be a little like, wasn't even the point of the argument in the first place, kind of a thing. Um, and that's why I avoided social media as long as I did. But the reason I kind of started to have dabbled in it the past few years, particularly Facebook and YouTube, um, I just kind of wanted to express, you know, my feelings about. all the stuff that's going on in the world, especially, no, not all, but some of the stuff that's going on in the world that I care deeply about, especially when it comes to the current president that we have in our country, meaning the US, because I live in California. Um, so, yeah, um, he's not a good president. Um, and yeah. Um, so luckily he is under impeachment investigation right now. So that's at least a step in the right direction. But hopefully it's successful and he remains a one-term president. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Um, so yeah. Um, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to say. I've hit the 21-minute mark with this video. So yeah, it's almost 5 p.m. So I should probably get back to, homework, classwork, and doing that because I do want to get a little more homework done tonight before Mom and I watch something because we were going to try and watch something. Sounds like Dad's in the kitchen preparing dinner. Um, I'm not sure what we're having for dinner. Um, yeah. I guess the only other thing I'll mention is tomorrow there's a Stanford versus Colorado football game. Um, and Dad's going to record it, and we're either going to watch it tomorrow night or Sunday night, depending on, you know, how much homework I get done when, and when I can take a break to watch it. Um, so yeah, I'm a huge Stanford football fan. I've been going to Stanford football home games ever since I was a baby. Um, my father doesn't have season tickets anymore because they upped the price, and Dad didn't want to continue to pay for that amount that the new price was. So now we just pick and choose where we want our seats to be, and we still try and go to as many home games as possible. Uh, and we do try and record the home games as well as the away games that we don't go to if for some reason we have a conflict with a home game or something like that, or if I have a conflict and can't go to a home game. But we always record if we can't make the home game. Um, and then we also always record the away games. So the one tomorrow is an away game. They're playing in Boulder, Colorado, and Stanford's playing Colorado. Um, so yeah, if any of you are Stanford fans out there, there is a Stanford football game tomorrow. I think the kickoff time is noon. I want to say. I think that's right. So it's a day game. And hopefully Stanford wins because they won their last football game, which was against Arizona. They won 41-31, and it was a very good game. Luckily, they had their first string quarterback, KJ, back. And yeah, I think, yeah, they'll be playing tomorrow. I can't remember if their second string, David Mills, is going to play or not, or if he's still injured. So yeah, we'll have to see. Um, but yeah, okay. I think, yeah, I've hit 24 minutes now. Okay, I think I will end it there. So yeah, all right. Bye, everybody. Stay safe with all the wildfires that are currently happening, whether they're affecting you or not. Still stay safe. Um, and I will see you in the next video, which I don't know when it's gonna be, but maybe I'll try and make a video over Thanksgiving break and let you know how my Thanksgiving was. And then I'll definitely maybe try and get some videos in over my winter break. Um, maybe before or after Christmas, something like that. Um, or maybe even on Christmas Day, I don't know. But yeah, I don't I don't really have a schedule for when I do my videos. I just kind of do them when I feel like doing them. And I've yet to figure out how to like make a video in reaction to a show. Because right now all I use is my computer. I don't really have like, you know, fancy editing software or anything like that. So, um, other than iMovie, I guess. But yeah, so okay. Um, so peace out, everyone, and have a great night, rest of the day, afternoon, whatever it is for wherever you are. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Bye.